Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What's good? What is good? Happy Friday. It is March the 24th. What is good? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. As you enter in the building, please smack that thumbs up. We're going to go in a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. We're going to go in. Today's show, we will be discussing the Zidoo. All right, the Zidoo. Some people call it Zidoo. Some people call it Zidoo. Some people call it tomatoes. Some people call it tomato. Some people call it football. Some people call it L football. It just depends wherever you're at. You call it whatever you want. But here on my channel, I call it the Zidoo. Now, as y'all know, because I'm going to get right into it, hold your questions to the end because I want to try to get through a lot of this because some of the questions are going to come up. Can you put Google Play Store on there? And the question is, the answer to that, yes, you can. Can you change the background? Yes, you can. Can you go into the more modern background with the all black? Yes, you can. If you're part of the Outside the Streaming Facebook group page, I left 2 links for you right there. That way you can just go download it, put it on a flash drive, connect it to the device. Boom. Just follow everything and you will be good to go. Hopefully I get a chance to do that for y'all today. So the question is, why am I discussing this Zidoo so much and why do I like it? I mean, y'all always know I love the device. But this week I went ahead and put one of my premium IPTV applications, IM Player, on the Zidoo. I didn't use the XC IPTV. I didn't use Smarters. I went into a more of a premium, which I done had for years and forgot all about it. I done been a premium probably for IM Player maybe about 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. It had to be about 2017, 18. It was myself, Real, I can't remember who else, but we actually went on to the website and we actually bought the premium, which gave us, I want to say it gave us a total of 5 devices that you can connect to. All right, I will show you that right now just to show you can customize this bad boy and then go from there. It's very, very, very easy to do. It's pretty solid as well. I'm trying to see if I should do this because it is showing my MAC address on these devices. What I would do, let me see this. If you're part of the Streaming the Outside Facebook group, all right, Facebook group, I'm going to take a picture right now and put it over there just to show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'm going to try to block out because, you know, we may have some little haters and what they try to do. All right. Try to do it just like this where I'm not showing any of my box. All right, so I'm doing that on live and I'm about to put this over in the Facebook group. So if you're not a member of Streaming Outside the Line Facebook group, you might want to go over there, answer those questions. All right, don't just leave them vague. How did you find out? Oh, I saw it online. What's your YouTube name? YouTube. Do you follow? Do you plan to follow the rules? Yeah, you know you're going to get denied because we know you didn't come from one of our channels. All right, but here in this group right here, we can discuss a little bit more. All right, we can go to the edge on this one right here. So I'm gonna put this in here. Let me see. Let me make sure. All right, just to show you that I am a premium member. All right, and I have I am player premium, and I've been for a while and totally forgot. And you can go over there and become uh, a premium, and I just posted it. And so you see the top. Of course, I wish I could have just showed you everything, but again, um, some things that jumped off, or people get a hold of some numbers, and the first thing they want to do what is try to hack into your stuff. So again, I can't remember the price on how much it costs. If you need to know the price on to get up to 5 devices, you can send the application up to 5 devices. You can give them to somebody, and you can manage it right here and put details on who the box belonged to and all of that. And you can actually make some money, right? You can do that on this application, on this service right here. All right, so I did put that on the Z10 Pro, and man, when I tell you it looked nice, it played, no hiccups. I'm not saying that you know you have to go premium. It really comes to personal preference. At the end of the day, it comes to personal preference and what you want to do. All right, I'm just someone that I don't mind buying things, trying them out, and then giving you my honest opinion. So I would say if you want the best experience with IPTV on Zidoo, you can go with the free applications, but you're probably going to have a better experience if you use more of the premium package. Look around online; they may have some modded ones, some hack ones that you can put on your device. But be careful because you know, just know what you're doing when you're doing it. You add these applications because they will mess up your device, put a bunch of malware, all of that stuff on there. The premium don't have any ads or anything. Not only that, with it, right? I put the premium. I am premium on there, right? I got the I am player premium APK on the Zidoo, right? I record it, I rewind it, I paused it. Even you can add your Plex to your I am player on the Zidoo. It's no need for you to do that on the Zidoo. There's no need for you to do it on the Zidoo because you do got the home theater 4.0. So it's just really up to you. All right. I will show you a little bit of details of what I was doing. I threw some TV shows on there just to see how it was. And it worked pretty good. All right. No hiccups on that one. As far as these devices, some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all do not know. But this was the very first Zidoo device that I got right here. This was years ago. Now, when they first came out, again, this is when IPTV first started coming around. With the firmware that they had on here, it just didn't work great with IPTV, or IPTV did not work great with this device. So I had to put this device to the side, you know. But just to show you, man, this was my first Zidoo. You can probably only find these on eBay now. I don't even think you can get these from the site. Maybe you can. I don't know. All right. But very nice. Premium box, all of that. And there's one thing about Zidoo boxes, right? They give you plenty of USBs. All right. And in the back, this is where the whistles, the bells and whistles are. You got your HDMI input, meaning you can connect the Fire Stick, you can connect the Google Chromecast with Google TV, any type of HDMI source on this bad boy. All right. So very, and this was the very first one. All right. This is years old. Years. When I tell you years, years. All right. So that's that, right? So I done had this device for years. Might have been one of the first ones in the streaming community to actually present this box. All right. But again, due to the IPTV, due to this is the Z9X as well. So this is the Z9X, as you see right there. Now this one right here is the Z9X. All right. So you see it right here. I have them. I've been having them, the same thing, same ports, a lot of vents and stuff like that. All right. Again, HDMI input, output. You got your power. And you know something about Zidoo devices? You can actually turn them boys off with the switch. All right. It doesn't have to go, it goes in sleep mode, but let's just say if you go out of town or maybe there's a storm, anything, you can actually power this bad boy down with a switch and go from there. And it's pretty nice. Again, these boxes pretty much will play anything from ISOs to the Blu-rays, what they call them, BM, whatever. You got MKVs, MP4s, Ultra HD, 4K. They play everything. All right. That's all you have to do is get the file and go from there. And again, many vents and stuff like that. So, man, this was the first one that I had that I really put some work in. All right. I did a lot of work. And if you can see right there, you see that SATA input right there, that extra port. I'm going to get into that in just a second. But again, this is the Z9X. All right. All of them pretty much do the same thing. It's just that the more expensive the device, the more, few extras they give you. All right. So that turns my attention into the Z10 Pro. All right, I'm gonna take that a loose right quick. This bad boy right here is pretty damn good. One thing about it I like about all Zidoo devices, they give you a front display. You can brighten it, you can lighten it down if it's just too bright for a dark bedroom. It plays the time. It plays the movie. If you're watching a movie, TV show, or some type of video, it lets you know, the timing of the movie. It tells you if it's connected to the internet, whether it's Wi-Fi, Ethernet. It has all of those displays right there. All right. Also, it tells you if your content is 1080p, all of that. It gives you a full great experience. It's not like somebody gonna really be going up in here like, hey, what is this playing? No, it just tells you what it is. Great right here. This is so great. Again, same thing, SATA, right? Couple of extra USBs, right? HDMI input, output, as you see. All Zidoo devices come 1 gigabyte Ethernet port. So it goes up to a gig. All right. So that's more than enough space for you. That's more than enough, room for error. I don't know why you need a gig just to play a movie on here, because you don't, or to go online and use the browser because you don't. But just, it is a gigabyte Ethernet port. Of course, you got some RCAs for the older televisions and things like that. And again, it has a power. Now, one thing about this and that one, if you want to plug, they use the same exact plug in this model. So the Z9X, like for X-Men, uses the same power cord for the Z10 Pro. All right. So if you was to upgrade, right? Say if you was to upgrade to this one from this model, that's all you have to do is just plug it in, just take it loose from here and plug this in, and you are good to go. Now, the one thing about this device, right? If you look on the side, again, you got the display, you got here, right? And they give you some USB. You notice you lost a couple of USB, but they still had this saddle, which I'm gonna talk about. But on this side, you got a reset button, a little pinhole right here. Right here. All right. But they do give you the option to hook up a 3.5 drive in here. All right. So if you wanted to go that route, you can do it internally all the way up to 14 terabytes. So if that's what you wanted to do, you can do it. Just like all other Zidoo boxes, if you have some content on your network, say your movie and TV server, music server, you can just sync it in easily. We got plenty of videos on that. Or you could just take your drive and put it in, close it up, and there you go. You can start it from there and put your content on your internal drive. You can mount it and make this bad boy go from 32 gigs of internal storage to 14 terabytes and 32 gigs of 30, whatever, whatever it is, 32 gigs and stuff like that. But you will have more than enough. But again, a couple of USB ports right here, none right here, but you got a couple right here. These are 2.0s right here. So you lost them. If you look on this models, these two models, you notice you got them on the side. All right. Zidoo said, all right, since we putting this drive in right here, let's look on the face and we'll put two 2.0s right here. All right. One thing I like about Zidoo, like I said earlier, you get a lot of USB ports because they know we're connecting devices such as this. We're connecting all type of things, USB hubs, hubs up to this bad boy. We're doing all type of things. All right. Now let me turn back. I'm gonna sit this one over here because they all do the same thing. All right. I'm gonna just sit this one. Let me connect this one back up. And I'm gonna bring this one right here because I want y'all to see this. They give you a SATA connector. All right. This comes with pretty much all the Zidoos, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna say all of them because I'm not for sure. But I know with the Z9X, the Z9, no, the Z9S, the Z9X, the Z10 Pro, and also the Z1000. I have all of those devices. All right. All you have to do, if you have some type of external SSD, as you see right here, I'm giving y'all some gems right here, okay? A lot of questions concerning this device, all right? You see, you can plug it in. And some people going to say, well, what the heck I'm going to do that for? Well, if you have an SSD, right, maybe you can make this where you do your recording, all right? And all you have to do, make sure I'm doing this correctly, is connect it. There it is, just like that. All right. Make it very, very nice where you can just sit it right on here. Now I know that's not as pretty and all of that, but I'm telling you, you got some developers, man, they be coming up with all type of things, right? You can just sit it like this and call it the day. Now, some people gonna say, man, I wish they could put it in the back so we can have it. Well, there's a lot of things going on in the back. All right. But you could do it this way right here. But maybe you just want to copy some files from the SSD on over to your Zidoo. Some people do that. Or you can just disconnect it, right? Get you an enclosure, right? Connect it just like that, right? And you can connect it to your drive, your USB. All right. And then you can set it up like that. You could do it either way. So that's what I'm saying, man. When it comes to this device, man, you can do a lot of things with this device. All right. You can do a lot of things. Like when people put their media on here, maybe you're going to have some media on here. All right. This is probably going to be your hub. Then you can use something like this to be your main hub and then plug something like this or another external drive up to your device, and you can have that as your backup. So when you send them files over, not only copy them to this, but you can copy them to another USB external drive, like a flash drive or another external drive. That way you have your backup. People get caught up in this backup thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. Again, as long as you backing up, it really doesn't matter. Everybody have their own personal preference. I don't have to do it like you. You don't have to do it like me. You do it however you want. There's no better way. So some people are going to say, oh, you should do it this way, this way. Honestly, it really comes down to you. All right. So if you have a NAS, if you do have a NAS and you want to set it up with a RAID 1, a RAID 5, whatever you want to, it's good. It's nothing wrong with it. Or if you want to use each drive individually, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. All I want you to do is back it up just in case somebody step on this bad boy or maybe a drive go down. At least you have a backup. Well, with Zidoo, they give you so many USB options, there's no excuse. There is no excuse why you cannot back up. You can't do that on all devices. You can't do that on NVIDIA Shield and all of that. It's too much because a lot of people use the Shield because it only gives you 16 gigs of internal. People who use the Shield as a Plex server, they only got one USB left. All right. And a lot of people, not to say it's you, but a lot of people have other USB devices connected. Well, I ain't gonna say you can't do it with the Shield. You can, but you're gonna have to buy some accessories like a USB hub. You're gonna have to get the other device. You're gonna have to do some things, all right? Where this one, you don't need a USB hub. It just comes right on there, all right? It comes right there. You don't need a USB. It's not like a USB hub. It's expensive, but you don't really need a USB hub unless you're trying to connect up some stuff to this bad boy and go from there. But it is an amazing device. This is one of the reasons why I like the Zidoo, because you have so many different ways that you can get your content to this device and back it up. All right. Again, using the SATA connector right here and just connect this bad boy and just keep moving. You can sit your drive right up there and let it do its thing. So it's real nice. All right. Now, you done saw 3 of my devices. All right. You done saw 3 of them. 3 of my devices of my 4. Now, my 4th one came in a box just like this, like a little briefcase, right? Very nice. The presentation is beautiful. All right. Now, one thing I can say about all the 3 devices, they give you regular IR remote controls. All right. These are regular IRs. Can you get a Bluetooth remote control like this? Something like a Sofa Baton? Absolutely. That's all you have to do is go into the settings and set it up, and you will be good to go. All right. So you can do it. You can get a USB remote control and set it up as well. IR, this is an IR. All right. So the Z9S, the Z9X, and the Z10 Pro all come with IR remote controls. All right. All of these come with the IR remotes. All right. So just remember that. All right. All 3 of these bad boys come with the IR remotes. All right. Now let's talk about one of the big dogs. All right. Let's talk about one of the big dogs. This is one of the devices that I love. Again, I got the Z1000 Pro. It does come with a Bluetooth. Let me repeat myself. A Bluetooth remote control. And you can tell the difference of quality between both of them. This one is a little bit heavier. And they are both backlit and everything. But you can see one is a little bit more premium than the other, even though they pretty much got the same buttons and everything. But the layout, the matte finish versus the shiny one. This one right here is the Bluetooth that go to the Z1000 Pro. All right. All right. So let me put this one over here. Let me put this back over there so I don't mix anything up. And again, this is the big dog. All right. Again, this is the big dog. Let me see if I can get this cord. All right. Because I got this cord right here. Hopefully no one's trying to watch. It's not long enough. It's not long enough. So I cannot. Let me see. Where is it at? Hold up just a second, because I do want to show you the difference, the display. Hold up. All right. So you had here it is right here. So let me go around it. This device is way heavier than any of them devices, right? This will look good on your TV stand, all of that. So again, 2 USBs. You see that SATA right there that they always put on their devices. Again, an on and off switch if you want it. You got some fans. You got this little projector connect. I don't have my glasses on, so I really can't read that. But you do have the HDMI in and out, meaning yes, you can connect the Fire Stick. You can connect the NVIDIA Shield to this bad boy. You can do it all. And also a gigabyte Ethernet port. All right. So again, you don't have anything on that one, right? And you got over there. So with that being said, let's do this. It does have this little secret little opening. All right. So you do have the little secret little opening. Excuse the dust on that right there. But don't this device look beautiful, man? This is very, very nice. Again, very, 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 very nice. All right. Very, very, very nice. And all you have to do, and again, I do have a drive in here, and there it is right there. So I send my files over to this bad boy. All right. I send it over. And again, that's all I have to do. Put it in, plug it in, shut it. Boom. I'm done. Beautiful layout. All right. Beautiful layout, man. You cannot beat this. I mean, just the matte finish, not too shiny, but just the whole display is very, very nice. Hold up, I'm not even done. Let me show you the display. Let me plug this in right quick, just in case anybody is thinking. Now, this one is a little bit more. Again, this is the Z1000 Pro. You see the little blue button comes on and then it goes red. Either you can get the remote and turn it on, or you can just pop that. But look at this beautiful, look at this, booting up, telling you hello. And once it get on, it should, well, I don't have it hooked up to the internet because the it's over here. All right. So again, I know it's not 7 o'clock, but let's see if I can, if it'll let me, if I give me some room. I don't want to pull too much because you know what'll happen. Let's see if it changed the time. I just connected the Ethernet port, and there you have it, 7:40. All right. Let me take that out because I want to just, very, very nice though. Very, very nice. It will sit right there on your TV stand, whatever you have, and just make it, I mean, just the whole setup. And again, Dale, it doesn't have, why doesn't it has a hard drive slot? Oh, yes, it does. All right. And you put that down and you go up in here, and guess what? You see a couple little extras. You see a couple extras up in there, right? Because remember, the other devices come up in the front, where the Z10 Pro come up in the front and it's visible. But right here, a couple more. They don't leave us hanging. All right. They don't leave us hanging. And so you can leave it open. It got a little bit of instructions right here. Man, this box right here is one of my favorite devices. And again, if you want to just cut it off, you can hit the switch back here and just cut it off. Or you can just boom, and it'll come back on. And again, I can connect Fire Stick. I can connect another Zidoo box in here. I can do it all with these Zidoo boxes. All right. I can record anything with these Zidoo boxes. Any HDMI thing. Any. When I tell you any, pretty much any. All right. Now, one thing you're going to have to do, and let me put this back because I want to make sure, just in case somebody gonna be, hey man, I can't watch no movies. And yes, I have my movies on the NAS, right? I do have my movies on the NAS. I have my movies on Windows, and I also use this device to share to Apple TV, one of the Apple TVs upstairs, just to make sure everything is working correctly. All right, so let me go and connect this back up before I get that call, and I don't want no smoke. Yo, Dad, well. All right, HDMI out. Put that back. Put the Ethernet cord back in. And then I got to go over here and plug this bad boy back in. We're not done, guys. We're just getting started. All right, let me go over the top. No, let me do this because I don't want no smoke. All right, so. All right, so let me go back here. Give me a second, guys. Let me go back here and plug up. Hold up. All right. So I got everything. I forgot to turn the switch back on. Like, yo, Dad, I'm down here trying to watch a movie. Where? Switch over here. All right. Got that. Now, fix this back. All right. Now, in order, let me tell you, in order to record any mainstream device, Fire Stick, you want to record IPTV, movie, whatever you want from Fire Stick, Chromecast, uh, Chromecast with Google TV, NVIDIA Shield, name it. Anything you want, you can pretty much record with this device. Now, the only way you can do it, all right, if you want to record from a mainstream device, you need something like this. This is the U9 HDMI 1 to 2 splitter. This actually cracks and bypass. Again, here it is right here. This cracks and bypass the HDCP, and it stands for high bandwidth copy protection, that a lot of these streaming devices don't want us to do. But just like I said in a previous video, maybe a week ago, that I think once you get the device, and as long as you're keeping the content in-house, meaning to you and only you and not giving it to anyone else, then I don't think there's a problem. But they don't want us doing that because they want us to use the streaming services and stuff like that. So let me show you a couple of devices right here. All right. I'm covering everything. All right. Everything. You might not be able to see it, but U9, right? HDMI splitter. All right. It usually have, and again, I don't know if they made any changes on Amazon. You get these from Amazon. They might have made some changes. I don't know. But this is the model that I have right here. All right. Hopefully you see that. Go from there. So let me put that over there. Here is another one. You can do this one. This one will work. Fosman 1 to 2 HDMI splitter. All right. This will bypass, and basically it will take out any blockage. All right. Any type of blockage. And I got another one that will work. And again, I don't know what happened to the box top, but this is it right here. All of these will work. So let me give you, that way you see that one. Easy Cool or Cold COO. You can find the Fosman. All right. And again, I'm going to get to y'all questions. I'm not looking at the chat. Let me wipe that dust off a little bit. Or you got this U9. You'll know it because it got the U9 right here. And then, so if you go on Amazon and ask any questions, you can say, hey, man, do you have this model, or is this the model right here? And again, it basically breaks down all. When I tell you, it allows you to bypass all of it. And it's not a crime. It's not like it's a crime. It's just that they would prefer for us to not be able to record. All right. So let me put that right there, because I don't want to, just in case somebody asks, yo, Dale, what is that? All right. Matter of fact, I got 2 of them. Yeah, I got 2 U9s. So again, 2 of them. And they show you how to do it, because y'all know I ain't got to lie. You know, I ain't got to lie. Again, that's why I need to get everything together, because sometimes I'll be buying things 3, 4, 5 times and forget all about it. All right. So with that out the way, so that is how you bypass. So let me put this in here. Right there. All right. So I can just, oh, and let me plug it back in, because you know I'll be doing some things. All right. I'll be doing some things. All right. So what else we got? Because I took down some notes. Before I get into this display and I get ready to share my screen, I do want to say what? One of the bells and whistles, plenty of USB ports on all of their devices. I showed you all of them. Let me take a drink. I feel myself. Throat getting dry. Front display, very, very nice. Of the time, it lets you know if you're connected to the internet, and it gives you your media content time. It gives you all of that display. You can brighten it, you can lower it, where you can make it very, very dull for people who trying to sleep at night. Some people have a hard time with a light beaming, in their room coming across. So I understand that. One of the bells and whistles, the HDMI input and output. I love devices like that because that's very similar to the NVIDIA Shield, what they do with the HDMI input and output, which is right here. But it is not not the Shield, but the Fire TV Cube. Not the Shield. The Shield doesn't have an HDMI input, right? But one thing about the Fire TV Cube, it does have an input and output, but it's not as versatile as any other Zidoo boxes. All right. So again, that's all you need is the HDMI splitter, and you will be good to go. All right. Again, the one that I have connected currently is the U9 2-to-1, right? No, 1-to-2 HDMI splitter. All right. So I showed it right there. Just remember, on the Z9S, which you probably can get on eBay, but the Z9X, right, like X-Men, and the Z10 Pro, they come with IR remotes. All right. So if you got some other devices that use, IR, yes, this bad boy will be able to control it. All right. So just know that the Z1000 Pro and higher, those devices use Bluetooth devices. All right. And one thing about it, they do have some information on the back, but man, you better get some magnifying glass or whatever. I'm telling you, you can't read that. It's very, very small. All right. The SATA connector, we talked about that, how important that is to people. Again, just making this device so useful. All right. Very, very, very nice. The Ethernet port, because a lot of y'all love y'all internet and y'all love that speed. This bad boy, if you plug it directly into the port, it can get up to 1 gig or 1,000 megabytes per second. Either way, 1 gig, 1,000 megabytes, it all equal the same thing. I never saw a device that actually got up to a gig. I'm not saying there isn't one. I never saw a streaming device actually reach that. I saw them get up to 8, a little bit over 9, but I never saw nothing go past that 1,000. All right. But again, that is good because as long as you plug directly into your device, it just makes everything so much better. All right. I love that it got a power on and off switch. All right. I love that it has it. A lot of devices do not have it. All right. Let me take, for instance, here it is. I got the NVIDIA Shield, dusty and everything. All right. Haven't used it in a while. No on and off switch. Either you got to power that bad boy off, or you got to that's it. You got to unplug it if you want to turn it off. All right. Now, can it go in sleep mode? Absolutely. But what if you just want to power that bad boy down where it don't consume any energy? There's no way. Only way you got to do it is unplug it. Not every device come with an on and off. I think that is a plus. All right. That is a big plus um with that device. Because some people, I'm telling you, I done get emails, hey, does it have an on and off switch and stuff like that in the past? Not not per se on the Zidoo, but again, I have, hey, does it have an on, like, does the Mi Box have an on and off switch? No. All right. So I think that's a benefit as well. Yes, you can record on this device, which I showed y'all a few weeks ago, last week sometime. You can record on this device, which we will get to shortly. Very, very nice that you can record to this device. and keep it on here and transfer. Do whatever you want to do. I'm telling you, it's good. But if you're trying to record IPTV, remember there are applications out there that will allow you to record your IPTV. Example, I Am Player. There are others out there, but I Am Player will allow you to record to these devices if you want the IPTV. Now, if you want to record like a specific movie or something, that's when you're going to have to get the HDMI splitter and then connect up another device up to it and have it play and then record that way. All right. So it's pretty cool that you can do this. Some of y'all, well, y'all thinking about doing YouTube or Facebook, some of y'all can just record it and go from there. You can use this to record it, put that on your computer, edit it, do a voiceover, what you're doing, and there you is. You have a video. All right. It is pretty cool. You can use this device for your creation, online creation. If you want to tell your people how this device is, if they're under you and they have this device, you can do that using this device right here. One thing about everybody who get this device, 99% of the people who get a device like Zidoo, they're actually network sharing. So they turn on the share option, basically the Samba, to allow it to connect to the network, and you use your other devices to connect to this bad boy. So you can use Apple TV, you can use NVIDIA Shield, you can do a lot of these other devices that can connect to this device right here and share your media on whatever platform you're using, like Nova Video Player, Plex, and others. You can use that. Or if you have two Zidoos, you can just use Home Theater 4.0 and actually get the content off of here. So you can do it. All right. One thing I did not talk about, this bad boy does come with an application. It comes with an application, and the application is called, let me go down here, it's the Zidoo Control Remote Control. All right. It's just straight up like that and is blank, right? But on mine's, when you go to set this bad boy up, you can get the full keyboard. And never mind, my phone is not broke. It's just that the screen protector is cracking up. All right. But you can go straight up like that, and it's very solid. All right. Very clean, everything, you know. And again, this is all on the app. So I mean, you can just pick your player, remote control, and then you can find your device on here. Everything, man. Your apps, you can see what apps you have on here. And again, I have mine connected on here. Poster walls, everything. You can control your Zidoo using this remote control, and it's pretty handy. It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. I must say that. All right, I must say that. And again, it'll show you. I don't know if y'all can see it. I wonder, do they got a dark mode? Probably not, but y'all won't be able to see it. All right, but it gives you all, if you got whatever drives you got on your device, it gives you that information, which is pretty damn good. I mean, I just think that is pretty good that it does that. So don't forget, you can use that with all the Zidoo devices. You can go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you can actually get that content, right? You can get that application rather. And some people didn't know, right? And I'm gonna share this later. You get the music player. The music player is not bad. All right, it is not bad at all. It is not the best. All right, because I saw the devices, well, higher end devices that have a better player, but it does have a player. Just like how you can set up your Plex, it does the same thing. Let me get ready to connect my device right here. All right, let me do this. And I just saw something come through. Let me give a salute, Miss Billy. What up, Miss Billy? Say so okay. So okay. All right. So I have an external drive with my media on it. I have another external drive used as a BU. Is it faster? Zidoo, or just connect both drive to a PC. Back up your opinion. All right, I will get to that. Keep that handy. I'm going to answer this. All right, I'm going to answer it because to me, I mean, it might be a little faster if it's connected to the device, but I think once it connect, I'm gonna answer that. Just keep that because I got it connected both ways. All right, both ways, Miss Billy. And big salute. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna get to that question shortly. But let me share my. Is this it? All right, this is it. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing on the screen that the haters will be crying about. Yo, he's showing this. But that's what they do. At least I thought. I chose it. There we go, right there. Hit store. Let's do this. Add it to the stream. All right, I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know why my shift 5 is not working. That's strange. Yeah, it's not allowing me to. I guess I'm gonna have to go this route because it's not allowing me. Let me see. All right. Yeah, it's not allowing me to do it. But let me do this. I'm gonna go straight to the big screen, and let me go to what's that feed 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the Z10 Pro. All right, this is it right here. And let me show you something else as well. So let me do this right quick because I do want y'all to see something. You see up in feed 3, right over where you see me moving right here. This is the Z1000. This bad boy is the Z1000. All right. And this one right here at the bottom, where you see me moving now, is the Z10 Pro. Two different layouts, right? The Z1000, two different layouts. But if everything goes well, I'm going to have this bad boy looking just like the Z1000. The display up at the top, you see me moving this one right now, the black background. Now, again, this comes down to personal preference, whatever you like. All right. I do like this layout. I think it's easy. I think it's for someone that wants to learn it, who is not as advanced as some of us other users. I think it is easier for them to get to know this one better. All right. And then I think once you get a little bit advanced, you know, then you can go up in here. Because this one right here, you know, a person wouldn't know. They'd be like, where do I go? You know, because it's really not giving any information. Compared to here, everything is right here. It got the text and everything. Everything is right here. So if I want to click on here, I can just go and do everything right here. But there go my IM player. Again, this is a premium. I'm not going to open up this on YouTube because you know it's going to have some type of sports or something playing in the background. I will have to do that on the Facebook group, streaming outside the lines. All right. So we can go up out of here. So again, this one, again, I like the Z10 Pro layout for newbies. But if you think you advanced enough and you good and you're not going to get mixed up, then yes, you can go up here to the top and do your thing as well. All right. But hopefully, again, if everything goes well, I'm gonna make the one that I'm moving around now, the Z10 Pro, look exactly like the Z1000, which is at the top. So it's gonna have that black background. All right. So let me put that remote on the side. I do have my keyboard connected to the Z10 Pro. It just make it that much easier. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So you see this layout is so much better. All right. Again, you notice I got the Google Play Store in here. Now, these devices do not come with the Google Play. All right. You got to do some things in here. All right. You got to go up in here, but I got the full Google Play Store. This is not the one like on Nvidia Shields or the one like Android TV boxes or even Google TV, Chromecast with Google TV. It is not like that. Now somebody's going to ask, well, can you get Netflix and does it have 4K content? This device here, one thing about this device is really meant for you to build your own media library. All right. So you can put your own content on here. Right now I only got one TV show on here. It's not really meant for you to go to Netflix, Disney Plus, or any of that. It is really meant for you to get the content, however you get it, whether you download it, rip it, borrow it from somebody, however you get your content, that is on you. So I wouldn't get this device looking to what's on Disney, what is on Peacock, what is on Netflix, what is on Paramount, what is on ESPN. None of that. It is not really meant for that. It's really meant for you to get your media, put it on here, and share it within your home and enjoy a lot of the applications, such as IPTV, if you go that route. All right. So, again, it's not really meant for that. All right. So again, the Play Store is on here, as you see. As you see. So if I wanted to look up Netflix, right? If I wanted to just take my mouse and go and look up Netflix, I can, can't spell Netflix, right? I can look up Netflix, all right? And go from there looking for it. Or say the app, and you see it right here. The app won't work on this device because, again, you don't need it. If you want to get Plex, you really shouldn't need Plex because you got your own home theater 4.0. All right. And I think it'll make it. Now, can you put Plex on here? Yes. But I wouldn't. It is no need for that. Unless you want to. You can do whatever you want. But to me, you can definitely get Netflix on this bad boy. All right, you can side load Netflix on here if you know what you're doing, but it's really not meant for that. All right, HBO Max, all of that stuff. All right, all of that stuff. Let me see if you can get Disney as well. All right, let me see if you can get Disney Plus. Let's see if it pop up. So it look like it ain't even popping up. Oh, there it is right there. So it allows you to get it, but again, you're not going to get no 4K or anything like that. All right. So just know that. All right. Just know that. All right. Just know that. Because again, when you don't need that, when you have home theater, this device is for people who want to build their media collection. You don't want to use this. Don't buy this high-end device. Over $200. This device is $350. The Z9X is $239, 40, 29, $39. Don't get this device. You can get a Fire Stick if you want to watch Disney Plus, Netflix. You can get a cheaper device if that's what you want. Chromecast with Google TV. Don't get this device if you want Netflix or Disney, all those applications, HBO Max. Don't get this device for that. is meant for you to build your own. All right. That's pretty much what it is. It's meant for you to build. So again, yes, you can get this on here. All right. You can get it on here. All right. And go from there. All right. So I'll show you right now. If I hit the home button, all right, I can go right here and I can change the layout. All right. Oh my goodness. Dale, did you just do that? Yes, you did. All right. So if I want to go back to the original, I can do this as well and go back. So yes, this is the same device that I can go to it and boom, and it'll give me this, right? And all I got to do is hit OK. All right. So again, I'm about to show you how you can do it using a flash drive. All right. I'm going to go back to the original. All right. I do have a flash drive right here, and I'm going to show you. All right. So you notice this over here. You notice you don't see anything, right? You got storage, SMB, all of this stuff, right? I'm going to show you. All right. I'm going to show you because I got the flash drive right here, which I am about to connect. But before I connect, let me do this. Let me do this. Think, Dale. Let me do this. But I guess I can plug it up, right? Just to show you what I have on here. All right. Give it a second. We should be getting a notification that comes up. All right. It should say detect new drive or something like that. Or maybe it isn't. Usually you get a pop-up, right, that says, hey, a drive, but you see it right here. So if I click on this flash drive and you see I got my Android, you see my haters YouTube because the haters are always watching. You see the Peter television, and then you see recordings, and then YouTube, APKs, Zidoo. So when I click in my Zidoo, you notice I got Aptoid, I got IM Player, Explorer, IPTV, and then you notice I got this Zidoo, and then I got this little package right here. All right, this one right here that's outlined. This is going to bring that black background if you want that. This one right here is going to bring Google Play to your device. All right. That's what this is all about. All right. Again, I got my official IM Player app, which I'm not going to get into on this one. But then you got this and you got this. These two right here. I'm about to show you how easy, and I put them links inside the streaming outside the lines Facebook page. All right. Now, some people are going to ask, right? Some people are going to ask, Dale, why didn't you just put it in the description? Because things change. And when you get a bunch of things that are changing and things no longer, work, people start to report your channel and all of that stuff. And YouTube will ask you to clean it up. Well, here, I'm not going to put these two in here. I would just put them on the streaming out and you go and get them. That way you can download it from there, put them on your flash drive. Okay? It's as simple as that. It is very, very simple as that. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm about to factory reset. I'm going to factory reset this device. Right. I'm going to start it all from new. That way you see it. That way everything can be wiped clean, including my IM player, which I can always go back in and add. That is nothing. But everything is going to be wiped clean. All right. Y'all ready for it? Let me know. If y'all ready, just let me know and we'll get this party started. Again, over in the Streaming Outside the Lines Facebook group page, you will find the links to these. All right. All right. You will find both of these links. That way, if you have a Zidoo, you can do it. And then I will come back and answer one of our queens, Miss Billy, her question. All right. So yeah, as you see, I already got mine, right? I hit the home button, and again, if I want to go over to the all black, you see me going to the all black, and then I can just hit my home button again, and then just go over here and go back to the original. All right. All right, now here we go. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up either, guys. All right. So let me take this out. I am about to factory reset this bad boy. Let me put this on the screen. I'm a factory reset. Go into quick settings. Let me go down here to about or recover. I meant go over here so I can clear the system application data. That will wipe everything clean, but I'm coming clean from the top because some of y'all are going to get this device and y'all will be like that. All right, so I'm wiping everything clean. All right, what up, though? What's good? What is good? What is good? What is good? So okay, I have an external drive with my media on it. I have another external drive. Use as a backup. Is it faster to back up on the Zidoo or just connect another drive on the piece to the PC and back it up? Your opinion. While we doing this, Miss Billy, really you can do it either way. You can back up on the Zidoo, but if you're on your computer a lot, like me and you probably are the same because we be on our computer. It might be best you can back it up on your computer using an external drive, or it might be best for you. It's really going to come down to personal preference, whichever one you think is the fastest. Because if you got it, like my computer is pretty fast. My computer is pretty fast. All right. So really since what happened a couple weeks ago when I took it in, and mine's run a lot smoother, it's faster because they got the SSD in there. And so when I'm sending files over, they go like that now compared to, like this, they be snappy. I'm talking about within like 10 seconds. Boom, is there. So it's really gonna come down to which one you like to do the most. If I was you, if I was on my computer most, I would send my data over to Zidoo or whatever device you're using, and I would just back up using the PC. Because I just think it'd be faster that way. Because now for someone who really got like an older computer is a little slow, then yeah, I would use the Zidoo to actually do the backup. But I would say use your PC if you're on your computer, whether it's Mac, PC, if you're on that more than the Zidoo, I would say back up that way. I think it would be faster. But either way, you can back up either way. It is up to you. But I think the computer might be faster, really, if you got a faster computer. All right. So again, I do have, as you see, I do have my my keyboard. This is the Logitech K400 USB. Got it plugged right into the Z10 Pro. So I'm gonna go ahead, do this, and I'm gonna go over here. Man, don't you love when you're setting up a device and you can just do this? Go over here, hit next. And again, right here, if you get something like this, you can just make sure you got all the lines that you see right here displayed on your television. All right. You see it all right here. You see it right there. So everything looks good. I'm in the United States. I'm in East Coast. So I'm going to use that Detroit time or that Eastern Standard Time. All right. Got that. Got that. Now, listen, if you had a special television, all right, let me get to this right here. Now, if you had a higher end, like a Sony expensive television, and you know exactly what you want to do, then go to expert. All right. If you know what you're doing. Other than that, for everybody else, maybe you got a lower, not a lower end, but a mid television, then just use the wizard mode. Now, once you get another television, you can always go into the settings and change everything. But if you got a television that's running HDR10, some colors, all that stuff that comes with that, you can go right here. But I'm gonna just go into the wizard mode. It's already selected for me. I'm gonna keep all of this the same. I don't need to change anything. Just keep it at default. And then it's telling me I'm going to have this layout. And you see, it's just a basic layout. Very nice, very clean, very, very easy. And this one right here, it tells you right here, it tells you get the menu key replacement application. So you can do all of this using the control center app right here. And in your display, this is what I was talking about. Man, this is what you will see on your display. All right, you will see that it's connected to the Ethernet. If you got a flash drive connected, if you're on Wi-Fi, or you got anything Bluetooth. All right, so right here, very, very nice. All right, so let's go up in here, and now it says start to use. And that's pretty much it. All right, now I'm going to show you that I do not have anything in here. This is it. This is all I got. You don't see. Oh, it did keep the Google Play Store in here. Wow, it did keep it in here. That's strange. I wonder, can I get rid of it? Man, oh man. It did keep it in here, and the flash drive is not in here. All right, so let me do this right quick. Let me see if I can get rid of the Google Play Store. All right, that was the whole purpose of this. That was the whole purpose of this. It's always something. Always something. I'm trying to get rid of it. Come on. Guess I got to go over here to advanced settings. All right. Where you at? Apps. All right. So let's see if I can get rid of it. Oh, man. They done put it in this bad boy. Ah, man. Oh, man. Got to be more careful. So, man, once let me see. It won't let me get, it says disable storage. Clear cache. Man, oh man, it won't let me get rid of it. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Well, anyway, let me plug this drive in, because the drive is not even connected. That's a bummer, because I was going to go through the whole full install. But it's all good. It's very, very easy. It's basically you're doing the same thing. All right. So this was supposed to come up when we was up in there earlier. And so again, like if you hit open, all right, I can go down here. So when you get that, when you download the application for Google, put it on the flash drive or however you want to transfer it over. And this is all you have to do. All right, here it is right here. You click on it, it allow. See, but it probably ain't gonna let me. It's definitely not gonna. Did I not zip it? Hold up, let me see. I think I forgot to unzip it on my computer. Yep, I forgot to unzip it. Hold up. Let me unzip it on the computer. Let me unzip it. Let's mess up. Let's mess up. I thought it was, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was a. All right, so I'm gonna create a folder inside of the Zidoo folder. I'm gonna call it Google. I'm gonna just say call it Google Play. And then I'm gonna put that inside because just in case I can't remember if it releases a lot of files or not. So let me unzip this bad boy. I thought it did it on its own. If I'm not mistaken, at least I thought. Got like a minute to go. I thought it did it on its own. I should have. And that's why you should get your practice on. I did it like 2 times earlier in the week. And again, you just go over there, go to the Streaming Outside the Line Facebook group. You will see the link right there. It'll take you right to the site where I got it, and then you can go from there. Hold up, give me a second. It's almost done. It's almost done. Let me show y'all what it's doing. Share the screen. So it's almost done. As you see. Almost there. All right, so it's almost done. '92's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't remember it had to go through all that though. Honestly, I don't think I had to do all of that. All right. At least I can't remember. I don't think I had to go through all of that. But we'll see. We'll see how I go. Let me do this right quick. Let me close this out. I don't remember going through all of that. All right, go to open. At least I don't recall going through all of that. I may have to come back to this one because it's only bringing me here. And I don't recall all of that. So I may have to come back to the Google Play because that kind of, this is throwing everything off right here. All right, so I'll come back to that one probably on the next one. All right, but this one right here, very, very easy. Again, as you see, I get this right here. All right, so now when I go back into the Play Store, I mean, not the Play Store, but the Media Center, I go right here. And so this is going to give me that black screen. And again, I install it. And then I can open it. And it's going to have me go through that whole like setup like it just did. All right. All right. We want English. English. We want to make sure everything is good on that. We're in the United States. And again, Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, but New York. Select that. Hit next. Let me know I'm connected. Again, the wizard. Keep it that way. Again, keep all of this at default unless you know. All right. And then it says starts to use. And then right here, the reason it's giving you this, you can get it. You can just hit OK, but you will get this right here. But just like, remember back in the day, when you wanted to go back to another launcher, if you hit your home, it'll tell you you can go back. All right. And you can hit just once and it'll go back. All right. If you do it like this, say you want to go back to the all black, it'll tell you right here, you in the all black. And you can still get your content, all of that right here. You'll still see everything. All right. That's strange that the Play Store is stuck in there. And I wonder what that's why it's not going in. But again, it's videos on YouTube. You can actually see it. So all I got to do is just sign in, and then I will be good to go. Be good to go. And then we'll be good right there. So I'm not, of course, I'm not gonna sign in on y'all. Not like that. Again, what I want to show y'all, other than installing the Google Play and setting your, changing your screen, and again, you can go to your settings. This is your settings, right? These are all your apps. This is your music player. This is your movies, and this is just a file manager, your management right here. So if you click that, you'll go back here. All right. You can go over here to the right. You can save some folders. So check this out. Let me go back one. Say if I wanted to save Zidoo. All right. Say if I wanted to save it. All right. I can go over here and mark it as my favorites. I can rename it. I can have it as new. I can change the viewpoint or go into the settings. All right. But now if I go over to the left, because you see everything is right here, right? You see everything is right here. You can just go over there and click it, and you can save that bad boy as one of your favorites. Or you can just go over here and select right here and go to it. Everything right here. All right. So again, you select favorites. You see my Zidoo folder that I just saved, right? Storage. All right. So this is the internal storage right here. This is everything internal. All right. This is everything internal. So just remember that. Everything internal. All right. So you see ringtones, all that. If you want to get rid of all this, say you want to get rid of ringtones. All right. You can hold it. Oops. Sorry about that. Nope. Not like that. Go down to ringtones. Click. Oh, my goodness. There we go. And you can just delete that bad boy. So you can, you want to delete it? You can. You can delete that bad boy. You want to delete podcasts? All right. You just go over there, press OK for about good 2-3 seconds, and you can delete it. All right, it says, do you want to delete? Okay. Say you might want notifications. So if I go up here to notifications, all right, just click, press on it. Say I want to make notifications my favorite. I can hit favorite. So then when I go up here, this folder right here, right? If I go right here, it should have 2 favorites in here. So right here, I got the notification and Zidoo. All right. So again, this internal right here, SD card, as you see. And again, right here. So if I want to add some things like going to my Zidoo, say I want to add Aptoid, I can just click on it and it will add it. So you can side load or install applications on your own. It's up to you. And after it get done, it'll say done or open, whichever one. All right, so you see it says done, right? I want my IM player back on here, so I can put that on here. Install it. Oops, I think I chose not to do it. Install. And again, this is the premium right here, but this will be premium once I log in. And so I can open this because there's nothing in there. And you can see that it's the M player. And it tells you, all right, it gives you all of this. All this. You can read it. Please know IM player is a TV app meant to use on official Android TV OS phones, tablets. Support very limited. And the UI might not fit the screen. Touchscreen detected. All of that, if you're using Android TV box and you believe your device is mistakenly identified as the phone, please click disable button below to keep using the TV interface. So it's telling me what to do right here. And so it says the app will start in right here. And here it is right here. It just gives you some pointers, just like you see a lot of apps right here. So you could do M3U. What's up? Huh? Who? 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 What you mean wearing my 13s? What 13s? Hey man, what happened to yours? Why you don't want to wear your shoes? Huh? What you mean they too tight? What, these right here? You want to borrow mines? Come on, man. Where you about to go? Man. Hun, dog. Don't step in no mud, dog. See this, dog. Man. See what I got to go through? But as you see it right here, hey man, you got shoes too, man. But as y'all see, you see the interface all right here. You can change the colors, all of that. Similar to another application on the IPTV box, right? You can just hit close. And then you can hit allow. Close. And that's all you have to do. And that way you can go in here, manage your codes, restore backup, add a playlist, right? That's what everybody wants. All right. So if you got the M3Us, you can use that. You got Stalker, Mad type playlists, you can do that. Or if you're using the XC portal login, you can actually use that. Do the playlist, the portal, username, password, stuff like that. You can tell it to ignore playlist. So if you ain't got no VOD, you can tell it to ignore it. It's all like that. Or you can use the Stalker Mag. All right. Do it that way. and then give it the serial number and stuff like that. You can do it all type of ways. It's pretty cool, this application, and it's very, very nice. And again, if you got the premium one, if you have the premium one, you can record on this device right here. All right, you can record on it. So from there, again, let me do this right quick. Go to the home. I'm gonna just say just once. So again, that's, you can go into your files and do all of that. I want to install the Explorer app because, again, just in case I send something over, right, which I'm probably going to do, I can just send it right on over. Again, this application, man, this whole box is just very, very nice. And again, I think I might send one thing over here. All right, I'm gonna hit allow. And y'all know what I do. I always Wi-Fi share, right? And then I always turn on the server, and it should give me a URL 192.168.1.20. Colon 1111. So I'm gonna use that over here, right? Now, again, if I don't want to keep seeing this, I can always just hit always, right? And I can change it later on. But I just want y'all to see everything right here. Anything else I need to add? I think I'm good. I don't need to add anything else. All right. So if I want to see my applications, I can go over here, and then you will see, like, I got IM Player. Here go Aptoid right there. Got the Play Store, and I got Explorer right here. So you got one. This stuck on there, so, which is cool. Once you put it on there, I guess it sticks. Again, I am in Aptoid. So I got two app stores right here, Aptoid and Play. So now if I go into the Google, not the home theater, not Google, home theater. All right, click that again. All right, you can see here's the setup right here. You can do all of this if you want. It's just telling you can lock it down, basically protect it so the kids can't see it. But as you see, I don't have anything anymore. All right, I don't have anything. It's all gone. All right. So again, I'm gonna go to my home, go to my apps, and again, I'm setting up my device. All right. I haven't gotten to the HDMI in not yet anyway. I don't even know if y'all need to see it, but it's all good. Let me go into the Explorer. All right. All right. I don't want to use that. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send a couple things over here. So I'm gonna use my computer. All right. I'm gonna go 192.168. What's that? 20. Dot. Nope. 20. Hold on. Let me see. 192.168.1.20 colon 1111. For some reason, I can't type 192. Well, my keyboard is not working for whatever reason. Is it connected? Oh, don't tell me my batteries is going dead. Man, I can't believe this, dog. Damn, battery's gone dead. Just that quick. All right, there you go, right there. I don't know why I'm getting so much hate. Come on, batteries. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna send a couple movies over here. Again, I'm using the Explorer app right here. Let me go internal, and I'm gonna send them, put them in the movie folder. Let me see. I'm gonna go with the Night Agent. Let me see. I'm gonna just put them in. Put them in night. I'm gonna go with the Night Agent, and I'm gonna go with Swarm. Where's Swarm at? Can I get rid of Swarm? The whole. All right, so I'm gonna put 2 seasons in there, just television shows, right quick, and y'all gonna see it right here on the screen. So I'm adding everything right now. Man, these devices do so much, so much. Let me do this too. While this is going through, I'm gonna hook the HDMI. I'm gonna hook the Apple TV up to this bad boy, this splitter. While we doing that, so I'm gonna hook the Apple TV because it's an all-in-one, right, device. Make sure I got it in. All right, is it done? All right. All right, it's working on the last one. I'm gonna just do one of them for right now. I'll put Swarm in there another time. But right now I'm putting the Night Agent in there. All right. Y'all will see that I actually have it in here. It's on the last one. I could have put that on the flash drive as well. All right, so I'm gonna go up here right quick. You see that? So if I go into the internal, not that one. So this is everything that I put on there. So that's pretty cool. It just gives you a little bit more information. Close that out. All right. So I put it in the download folder, and you see the Night Agent right there, right? So now what I'm gonna do, sorry about that. Let me go out here to Home Theater 4.0, and I can go to open source. And what I can do, I can go to add, because I don't want it to read from my SD card. I'm gonna go to open source, and then I can go to storage, and then I can go to download, right? And now I can go over here and press OK. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna start searching the internet and getting all that information. And it should go fairly quick. So right now it's scanning. Look like it's there. It is right there. So it got what, 10 episodes. And so what they call this is scraping. So it is scraping. And so when I go back out, here it is. I got everything right here, the night agent. And again, if I wanted to, all right. And let me just go up in here. And you see I got all the episodes, right? See how easy that was? Very, very easy. Super, super easy, right? Super, super easy. And it gives you the detail. One thing I like, it gives you the detail down here. But now if I wanted to have it go up here, hit this right here. Now, if I wanted it to search my NAS, my desktop, other devices in the home, I could just do this right here, and here's everything, right? This is the Z1000 right here. This is my NAS. I still got the shield on, so whatever I connect to the shield, and then desktop, all of that stuff right here. And so if I wanted to run it through my NAS, I could just click on it, put in my username, password, which I can do, and it'll go through and set everything up. All right. It is that easy, guys. When I tell you it's that easy, it is that easy. This device is very, very, very nice. All right. Very, very, very nice. So again, got that. Now let's go to the one feature that a lot of people want to know about. Right. So let me go into my apps and HDMI in. And you see you got the screen right there. Here it is right here. Right. I have it connected. I have the Apple going into the splitter, the input of the splitter. And I got one HDMI cord going into the Zidoo. And then out of the Zidoo is going into what you call it, my multi-viewer. But maybe I'm thinking if I take my multi-viewer out and connect it directly, because I don't know if my multi-viewer might be a hater as well. But I got it set at auto. You see the format right here, and let me go full screen. I do have this connected to my multi-viewer, as y'all know. All right. Now my multi-viewer might be a hater where I might have to take the output of the multi-viewer and connect it directly to the Zidoo. All right. I may have to do that. I hope I don't, but I may have to do it. And if I have to do it, then I'm gonna have to turn the camera around so you can actually see it. All right, but I'm hoping it go through, and then we can try it out right now. Let's see if I hit the start, and it went through. All right, because sometimes that bad boy, depending on your multi-viewer, you can get some haterism. All right, and so you see that, and let me go and turn on this bad boy, and just to show you. So, oops, nope, absolutely not. All right, but if I wanted to go into my Plex, I can go into my Plex, as you see. All right. I wanted to see exactly what I came on, what came out. No movies really came out today. All right. I can fix this right here. Or, you know, I can go up in here and see, you know, my ghost. I can just click on it and see it's on episode 2. All right. Let me make this larger so y'all can see it. All right. So again, I could, if I wanted to, I can see exactly what movies I got on here. So again, go on to here, Children of the Corn 2023. So I'm gonna have to go into the settings on here and I can change that as well, change that cover because it's probably mixed up, but you know, go on from there. All right. So again, straightforward. I still ain't added all my comedy to this bad boy. All of this right here is just straightforward. I don't know what happened to my Christmas. Supposed to say Christmas, but it's not saying Christmas. All right. So comedy again. All right. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit stop recording. All right. I think I got enough recording, right? So I'm good. I am good. So now when I go out and I go into that folder, and I go into the SD, which I'm already in, and I go to recordings, I got one file in there, right? When I click on that file, I can just hit play, and there it is right there. And you see it starts off like that. No hands. Put my hands on my head. See it? Not doing anything. You know, somebody will be sitting back like, Dale, you doing something. And you see it going through its motion. So you can record that way, and it looks good. The recording looks very, very good on this television right here. And again, it's pretty straightforward. But again, you have to use the Zidoo devices to your advantage. In my opinion, if you want a device that's versatile, that does everything from playing movies to music. Oh, I ain't even add the music on here. All right. I can add that as well. So let me back up out of here. We good. Y'all see it. All right. Where did I put my music? Is it right here? All right. So let me do this right quick. All right. Let me go right here. So if I wanted to grab my music off of here, right? Because I didn't do that yet. Let me do this. Let me turn the volume down too. I don't want no smoke. Right? I can go into the music photo. It should give me some menu. Click the folder button. All right. Always hit that plus when you're getting ready to add. Next step, you can add the folder and go from there. All right. So if I wanted to add one, I can do this, and you can get it internally. You can get it from on your network. You can do it all type of ways, but I got it right here on my external drive. So I'm gonna add Drake Certified Lover Boy. All right, and you see it's getting everything. All right. So now All right, so you saw I added everything just that quick, right? How did I do it? I just went to the plus. So if I wanted to add it, I went to my SD card. I went to wherever my music was at, right? Music. And I just told it, I just hit OK and told it to get everything. All right. So if I would have had 100 albums in here, I would have just hit OK and been done like that. All right. Or you could just go down here and highlight music and hit OK. All right. And then you could be good to go. All right. Or you could just be specific. All right. But one thing about the music player, let me go ahead and make myself small again. one, a device that just does everything from music, movies, pictures, um, recording, all right, um, uh, mainstream device recording. Not everybody, I know that we got a lot of applications, right? We have a lot of applications that uh IPTV applications that allow you to record, right? But what if I wanted to record something specific? Maybe you on Pluto or one of those, and you about to watch a movie that it's an older movie, and you can't find it. There is your chance right there. All right. There it is right there where you can set it back and connect the device up to your Zidoo, and you can just boom, capture it and record it using another device. Now you got to use another device. And also, you're going to have to, when you're using mainstream devices, again, do not forget your HDMI splitters. All right. Do not forget them. That's one. And again, I'll show them again for people who may have came in late. All right. These will bypass or surpass the blockage of HDCP. All right. Again, this is the U9 one. This is that one. All right. The other one is back here too, but you can get away with these right here. These right here. All right. Take a picture of it. There you have it right there. All right. These were, because if you connect your Fire Stick up to a Zidoo, you're going to get that. Without that splitter, you're going to get that little error message saying can't bypass HDCP, high definition bandwidth copy protection. All right. So if you have any questions, this is the question. This is it right here. I'm gonna tell you now, and I see Miss Billy got one. I'm gonna tell you now, and big salute to everybody. I think for all-in-one device, or all-in-one device, I think Zidoo is the top of the list. That does everything. That plays everything. It may not have all of the audio. All right. It may not have all the audio features, but it does have Dolby Atmos. But some of y'all want, HD true high definition audio. It doesn't have that. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure because I don't have that equipment. So mine's only go 5.1.2. So everybody else with that 7.1 system will have to check and let us know if the Zidoo does allow that type of audio. Other than that, if you want a complete package and you want to build your library, you cannot go wrong with the Z9X, the Z10 Pro, or the Z1000 Pro. The Z10 Pro and the Z1000 allows you to put internal drives inside up to 14 terabytes. All right, up to 14 terabytes. And again, with so many USB ports on all of their devices, you can plug and play. You can add, take away. You can do so much. You can use it as a backup, like Miss Billy asked earlier. She said, "Hey, does it back up? Should I back up on that? Should I back up on the computer?" And that's gonna come down to whichever one works best for you. All right. If you want to send both of them over there to the Zidoo, you can put one on one drive and put it on the next one and call it the day. You can, or you could just send one to your Zidoo and send one over to your drive on your PC. Hopefully, it's an external drive, just in case internally it goes down, and you can go from there. It's pretty easy though. Mic check is not working. Ah, man, the mic is not working. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. No sound. Can you hear me now? It's working? Yeah, it's something going on with StreamYard because StreamYard is not StreamYard is definitely it's not letting me change over anything like that. So I'm good now. Y'all can hear me. Yep. Oh, say okay, it's working. Cool, cool. So Miss Billy say, yo, if you tried to add a file that already exists on your Zidoo, would a new one overwrite the old one? Yes, it'll be just like so say if you got an older application on there, and then you go and put, that same app on top of another one, yes, you can overwrite it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like typical Android, it'll tell you too. It'll let you know. I think you get some type of communication. It'll pop up, and then it'll overwrite it. Once you install it, it will overwrite it. Yes, 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 yes. So I believe this is, and this is my whole take on this. I just believe that with a device such as Zidoo, um, it's so much you can do with it. It is a premium device. It is expensive, and that's gonna be the whole argument, right? I can go with Plex. All right, well then go with Plex. I'm not. I don't want nobody to sit back and think that I'm going to force anything on them. But if I want to do some other things, like if I want to rip some ISOs, if you one of them people that need a menu to play your music, play your movies, then yes, it's capable of doing that. If you want to rip your 4Ks, it's capable of playing that. Not every device is going to be, worthy of that. Really, when we're talking about uh, um, um, uh, content that be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 gigs. All right. That bad boy gonna struggle. It might get hot, ready to blow up, you know. But this device is capable of doing all of that, and it's just a nice whole piece of equipment, and it just works, and that's the whole goal to this, just to keep it working and keep building your library. Again, if I get Zidoo, I would not get Netflix because it's not that type of device. I would not get this to get Disney on it. I would not use it to get any of the mainstream applications. You notice you did not see any third party applications on this device, streaming applications. And the reason why is for what? I'm ready with this device. You want to build your library. You want to basically build a DIY Netflix, a DIY Marvel, which is Disney, a DIY whatever, Paramount, whatever them applications, them streaming applications do, HBO Max. You can do it on here. All right. You can do it on here. I done been part of so many people plexes. It is crazy. Ah, man. But again, it's all up to you. It's up to you. And I think, man, it is very, 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 very nice. I think it's one of the best. Only thing it was a mishap was the Google Play. It would not unzip I'm gonna revisit that. I'm gonna just use this device instead and do it. If I'm free tomorrow, I'll go live and show you how to do it. But it's fairly easy. All right, it's fairly easy. I don't need nobody sit. Let me just keep that one to myself. Let me keep that one to myself. I'm trying to be good. Let me give a salute. Miss T. Harper, Teresa. What's up, baby? I see you back there. Thank you for showing some love to PayPal. All right. Also, Miss Sharita, thank you. You're new. I never saw that name before. At least I don't recall it. But thank you for your donation. And Mr. Sean Tate, what up, though? Was good. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for donating as well. And again, guys, it is very, 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 very cool, man. I just love that device. And again, if you want to do something different, you know, I think when it comes to, and somebody gonna sit back and say, man, you can use the Shield. The Shield can do all of that. No, it can't. No, it can't. No, it can't. Shield cannot do that. All right. The Shield cannot, and let me repeat, cannot do that. Everything this device can do. And just like this device can't do everything the Shield does. But I think as far as streaming, it does. Other than the audio, I think that's the one up that the Shield has on it, because the Shield does true high definition audio. All right. So it does do the 7.1. So it does do the true. And that's I mean, as far as streaming, all right, I think that's pretty much, other than putting the Plex server, I guess that's another plus, because you can build your own server and you can share it outside your network. And, I don't know too many people that's sitting back saying they PC gaming on the Shield. And I know y'all, some of y'all are PC gamers, and I don't even hear y'all saying, man, I was on the Shield PC gaming. All right. So I had to wipe that dust. But again, very solid device. But again, I don't use it much, but I think I'm gonna revisit it. I'm gonna revisit the Shield. I always do. All right. So again, it just sit here. Sometimes I plug it up just to make sure everything is updated. Really, like when they do an update on it, I go in and do a video on that. So you saying Dolby True HD, the 7.1.2? The Vizio Elevate is a 5.1.4, so I don't know if it's going to get that 7.1. I don't know if it's going to, and even on the back of it, it don't even say anything about, it says Dolby Atmos. It don't say True HD. So I don't know, Brandon. You could be right, but I mean, True HD, isn't that for 7.1 supported devices? Because that Vizio Elevate is only 5.1. And True, when you rip one of these, when you rip a 4K, when you rip one of these, it tells you 7.1. It tells you true high definition. It tells you. So I don't know if the Elevate even goes up that high, because it's on the max it goes is 5.1.4. So I don't know. I don't know about that one, Brandon. You could be right. I'm not saying I don't know, but it's kind of like it's a 5.1.4. And if I look on the back of it, usually them devices, right, it tells you what it does. So let me do this right quick. Vizio, oops, wrong one. Vizio Elevate. Uh, 5 point. No, I'm gonna just say the back. All right. I'm gonna just see if it's a picture of the back. Images. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out then, cause maybe one of my settings is off, and I know it does the DTXS, but I don't see that true, the true. But I will do a little bit more. I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting into this audio. I'm just getting into this audio. I will have to ask them pro guys, them pros. Say Dale, can you do a dedicated video on the music section of the Zidoo album covers and all? Yeah, I just did it, Elijah. So as long as you, this is all you have to do. If you're going to put it on the Zidoo, say if you use your external flash drive, right? Say you get like a 256 gigabyte flash drive and you want to add it, and you add all you have to do, rip, however you get your content, rip it. Like what I usually do, I get the content, that the music, the uh you say, yeah, that's when, oh, you say that's when the audio went out. Oh, all right. So all you do, right? All you have to do when you get it again, I already had mine saved, right? It was on the flash drive, right? I had it saved on the flash drive. And all I did was go over there and hit the plus button. So, and what it is it's this StreamYard that's acting up. It's StreamYard that's acting up. So hopefully the audio stays up. So only thing I did was go over here to the music, which is right here. And so if you got your music on a flash drive or an external drive, you just go into the music section and you click the plus. All right, when you click the plus, you go to add folder. And when you go to add, wherever you can have it internally, you can have it on an external drive, or you can have it connected into your network. Either one of these, you can have it. But on just like here, I just went over here and let me do this. Let me do this then. Uh, let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can delete it. But I really don't want to delete it though. I don't want to delete it because I delete it, then I'm gonna have to go back to my computer. Yup. Um, what I would say is just put it on your flash drive or your external drive, and the main thing you have to do is just go over here to the icon where it got the music right here. If you don't, just go into all your apps and you can go into your music player right here. Your music player right there, and you can get right back to it. So you can, and that's all you have to do. All you have to do it just like you do your movies. That's all you doing is pointing it. So again, you can have it that way. All right, because some of y'all will have it this way, right? Some of y'all will have it this way, right? So all you have to do, go to apps and go into your music player. Where you at? It'll be music player right here. And you just go up in there and it'll give you the same thing. All right. And again, you just point it. And you just point it, and then you can go from there. All right. You can point it and then you'll be good to go. And wherever you point it to, just like I'm doing here, I could just point it. And if I had more music in here, I could just say, hey, put this in there. And I can put it in there and be done with it. When you select, you just hit OK. All right. All right. That's cool to know, Brian. That's what's up. I'm new to this audio stuff, so I didn't know it. Usually that bad boy will say, hey, true HD. So good. Thanks for letting me know, man. That's cool. It do tell you that. And that's, yeah, you right about that. I forgot all about that. That sound bar do tell you right there at the bottom. It'd be like, hey, you in true HD. So you right. Forgot all about it. So you get it, Elijah? You get it? So that's all the same way how you go to the same way how you go to home theater and you go up here to this little hard drive icon and you point it, you add source and you point it. That's the same way you will be doing when you same way you'll be doing when you do your music. You just go to the plus sign. Go to the plus sign and you point it and then go from there. So it's pretty cool that you can do it. All right. It's pretty cool that you can do it. It's pretty nice though. Let me know if you got it, Elijah. We might have to get behind the scene and then do it. Yeah, again, I'm not an audio expert. I'm just getting into it, so I'm learning it as we go. But anything else, we want to talk about this media, definitely. I can definitely get you there. Yep. So, what up, though, Jimmy? What up, though? What's good? So, so if we're gonna talk about audio, is audio again? Hey, Brandon, look, I said I'm new to this. I know what you're talking about. I'm new. So is everything is no, we'll get on that another because I ain't about to spend another hour on here. So again, I'm new to audio and all of this stuff. I'm not an expert, but I would definitely check it out when time need. I'm not a big audio guy. I know about it a little bit because I do have the Vizio Elevate, but I'm not. I don't have a home cinema where I can really enjoy it like I want to. If I was at home by myself, I'd turn that bad boy all the way up. So, yep. So we'll get into it. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Again, if you want to change this, you can. I left all of that. I will come back into that. I'll come back into the. I'll come back to the that Google Play Store. I'll come back to that. I'm probably gonna do it on this one right here. I'm probably gonna do it on the Z9X. I'll probably do it on that. But other than that, The Zidoo, I think, like I said, if it's up to me, if it's up to me, if you trying to take it to another level, then and you trying to do some other features that a lot of devices, including the NVIDIA Shield, is not doing, you can do it. I mean, it's pretty much straightforward. Again, people going to say, well, I can get my content outside of my house, all of that. Well, if you have an up-to-date router, you can do the same thing. You can connect your external drive, whatever you have, up to your router, and you can go that route and you can get to it. That's all you got. I'm telling you, everything is on apps. So like if I want to get to my NAS over here, um, I got an app. I can just go into it. I can just go into it and I can get the content and then go from there. So it is really coming down to the equipment that you're using. And I think with today's technology, you can do it. You can get your content. Don't let Plex be the only way you thinking you can get outside your network. It is so many ways that you can get your content outside of your network. You can use a NAS, you can use a device AmberX, you can even use your router, and that's all you got to do is have the router app, and anything that's connected to that router, you will see all of your content, and then you can go from there. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful, beautiful device. And I like I said, you want to take your game to the next level and you want to do some extras, then definitely think about the Zidoo. Think about it. And again, you can add Google Play. I'm Listen, I already have my applications that I can use. I keep all of my applications on a drive. I'm not really a guy when it comes to my streaming devices in my home. Remember, it's not the same as my phone. All right, I'm gonna tell you that again. My streaming devices are not the same as my applications on the phone. I'm not going to have certain applications like TikTok on my Zidoo. I think you can get your tablet or something. Some of y'all, you have multiple tablets. I'm definitely not trying. I mean, you can do what you want to do. That's up to you. I'm not going to judge you. But there are a lot of apps that I have, at least me personally, I'm going to have that I'm not going to have. I'm not going to have my PayPal app that's on this device on my Zidoo. All right. I'm not going to have, look, I'm not going to have like, man, so many apps. I'm not going to look at Facebook on my Zidoo. Um, I'm not going to use Hangouts. I'm not going to use my bank application on that. And so again, don't get it twisted with all of these applications, because the Zidoo is really meant for you to get your content and put it in a home theater atmosphere if you want, and enjoy your content and just enjoy it, love it, and then go from there. And the rest is history. It changed my household, you know. But again, I'm going to get everything. I just want to be able to sit at the table. That way, when the conversation comes up, I'll be able to sit at at the table. Like now, I'm getting a little bit into the audio, where I can have that conversation and say, hey, this is what I got, but can I enjoy this? And then, just like today, the guys was in the chat saying, no, you have it. It's just a, compressed, uncompressed, whatever it is. I get all of that, you know. But again, like Vince, he got a whole theater room strictly for his setup. So he get to enjoy it. I don't get to turn mine all the way up, because I don't have the room to set it up like how he has his setups. So again, I'm new to it. I think I just starting to play with it a little bit, but I get better. I get better with it. That way I can share the information. I got the equipment, but I want to share it and then go from there. But guys, hopefully, great question. Say, yo, Do you feel any differences between the Z1000 and the Z9X? Yeah, I do. I think if you compare the two, if I wanted one to sit in front of my best television, like in my living room or in my home theater, I think as far as visual, I think the Z1000 Pro looks a whole lot better than the Z9X. All right. That's just how I feel. I don't think it's really too much major other than the Z1000 has what you can put an internal in there. But again, it's so many ways that you can do this, Brandon. And I'm quite sure you might know. Like some people, including myself, you can have something like this, right, connected to your Zidoo Z9X. You may not have it, and some people going to say, "Hey, you got to get a red, or you got to get a Iron Wolf." I'm knocking everything over. I'm not going to say that. All right, I'm not going to say it because I've been so successful with using regular drives, and none of them regular drives like this, and nothing ever went out. With 4K content and all of that. I guess if I'm running for my household, I think I'm in good shape. But maybe if I ran it like as a business, then yeah, I would probably go with a Nas or something where I got 30, 40 people connecting to my Nas, family and friends and stuff like that. Then I would probably go with a Nas, and then hopefully you got a decent Nas to allow all that traffic. But other than that, I don't think it's a big difference. Other than if I had a nice home theater setup, I would probably put that Z1000 right there to display, because I just love that whole display. And this one is not bad, but I'll probably put something like this. You can put this in your living room. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. You can put this in your living room, but I think that it's something about that whole image of that Z1000. But that Z1000 is a little bit more, but they pretty much do the same thing. They do it about the same thing. I haven't gotten one of them. I only went up to the Z1000. So all my Zidoo devices are Z9S up to Z1000. So I couldn't give any information on the 3000. I haven't had it. I couldn't tell you anything about it until I have it in my possession. So I would need that. You say I found MTF format to be the best on Zidoo. Cheaper Android boxes and Samsung Blu-ray players through USB. But you know what? I found a lot of, when I did my research, a lot of individuals like, hey, throw your Blu-ray player. And I got an Ultra HD Blu-ray player. And this is when I got the Ultra HD Blu-ray player. And then I had another sound what was that, JBL. I had that one, and it was nice. It gave you the boom boom bang bang and all of that stuff, right, as far as audio. But then once I got the Vizio, because at first I was one of them individuals like, man, look, long as I can hear it and I can see it, I'm good, right? But then I went to Best Buy. Was it last year or the year before? I went to Best Buy, and they had 4 of these audio rooms for home theater enthusiasts, right? And they went into one where you can spend like 1,000 or a little bit less. They had quite a bit of sound bars up in there, Vizio, Elevate, all that stuff. I think a Samsung one, a Sony one, but they were pretty much like right around $1,000. So I'm like, oh shoot, I thought that sound good, right? So my man say, well, let's go into the other room. Let me show you the ones that's marked at like, like 4,000 to 5,000 or a little bit over 5,000. So I'm in there and I'm like, man, the way that they had that room set up, and I think it was watching one of them was playing like the Titanic, the other one was playing like Spider-Man or something. It might have been Avengers, I can't remember. But then that's when, you know, you're getting into the Dolby Atmos. Now that first one, you got the sound bar, you got a couple speakers, and you can hear them go left to right, right to left, all of that stuff. You know, you can hear it. But then when you got into the 5,000 range, when they using them receivers and they using the overhead and all of that, right? Man, and then they shut the door, and man, dim the lights. Oh my goodness. I said, what the heck? And like LJ and Vince say, it sounded like it was really raining. I think this was the one with the Titanic. And you can hear like the rain on top of you, like somebody, it was raining, like Best Buy didn't have a roof and it was raining outside. It actually felt like you was at home and it was raining hard and you looking up at the roof like, dang, it's raining hard, right? Sound was amazing. But then they had another room where these were the 10,000 and more. And oh my goodness, man. Man, they had I don't forget what company it was. Man, he played it. We was in there. Me and my son, we was in there for at least probably about like an hour and a half just on audio, just having different setups and stuff like that. And so maybe if I get a larger home, maybe about, 23, 24, 2,500 square foot, then yeah, I would probably have a home theater built and then do it right, have it done right. But yeah, I'm telling you, it is a difference. It is a difference when it comes to your audio. And I plan on, one day, God willing, to have a setup where I can sit back. I kind of got the setup up in my living room right now where you can sit up, got the audio, got the speakers on the sound so you can hear it, when they go from left or somebody whispering, they talking on the left side of the ear, is the audio coming out and all of that. So it's pretty neat though. But yeah, I would love to get one of them setups with 15,000, man, and have a room strictly for it. So it's pretty good. You say, can you hook up your Amber to one of the Zidoo boxes? Why would you do that? Well, tell me, why would you do that, Antoine? I wouldn't do it, but why would you want to do that? Your Amber X is like a NAS. And even though I got a NAS right here that I can connect to my television and give me a little better experience, but I'm not using it in that way. I might show y'all too. I might show y'all that one day. But yeah, my NAS, I don't know if all NAS come like that, but the NAS that I got come with the HDMI port in the back, so I can connect it to the television. Mm. He said, for anyone here, remember that spending a lot more money doesn't necessarily give you a better result. That's exactly why Vizio is the most popular soundbar. Now, I want a whole system. And what I heard, I'm gonna tell you now, that one that I heard from $10,000 that was in this Best Buy in my area, oh, it will put that, man. Listen, look, that type of money should put that Vizio to shame. Yup, I'm telling you, that it should put it to shame. It ain't gonna should, it would. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying go out there and spend $10,000, but I've been in that $1,000 range. He took me to the 5,000, and then he took me to the 10,000 and above that had all these different setups, and they got these special soundproof rooms so it don't disturb any of the people who are out there shopping. Man, and I'm talking about a nice size room, just like if you was in a home theater, like watching a movie at the, you at the movie. I mean, we sitting there in the chair, and I'm talking about. I'm like, God, it felt like, and I think, well, one of them, Jurassic Park. Was it Jurassic Park? I think it's been like 2 years. But man, when that big foot was like, boom, I mean, you heard the chair was like this. Man, that sound was so beautiful, man. I say, oh my goodness. And then the guy gonna say, so which one you want out of the? He gonna ask me which one did I want out of the $10,000 room. Don't say, man, you can get a credit card. I'm like, man, you crazy as heck. I wish I would, but it sounded so beautiful though. I mean, it was just the whole sound, the whole atmosphere when you get them receivers, and again, you know, oh, it's levels to this audio. Some people listen. I worked at Comcast, and I'm telling you, it's levels to it. I just never got into it though. But yeah, I mean, just depends. That's all. Oh, you say to try something different? What you trying to do, Antoine? What you trying to do? You might be on to something. Tell me what you trying to do. What up, Guns? What's up, everybody? What's up, Dale? Plant versus David tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. That should be a good one. My money on David, though. My money on David. I think David gonna get him. Oh man, was it last week or the week before? Oh man, my boy Harrison, man, Tony Harrison. Man, he got to call it. He be repping Detroit, man, but it's over for my guy, man. It's over. If he ever get into a nice little decent fight, he doing it just to get a couple extra dollars or something. They threw a bag at him. Jeremy say, hey, yeah, that's Sennheiser. Yeah. I think if I ever get one, Jeremy, I'm definitely gonna. I need the room because I want to do mine like how Vincent did his. I want to build my special room out. I want at least probably about at least 8 chairs, you know, recliners in there. Probably like a couch with a few a recliner here, another recliner here, with a recliner couch right here, and then maybe about 3 or 4 like. I want to go all out, man. That way, the experience is amazing. So when my kids, they bring their friends over and stuff, they can go down there and watch a movie, and I want their friends to be like, yo, we going over to Mr. Dale crib to watch the fight or to watch wrestling and stuff like that. That's what I want them to say. So yeah. I would say reputable audio companies that don't price grades truly do sound amazing. Yes. Yep. I sincerely hope that all of your AV Empire dreams come. Hey, listen, I hope so too, man. I would love it. I would love it, man. I would love it just to have that type of experience really inside my home. I would love it. Because when you hear LJ and Vincent talk in the background and you hear like not to mention Rich, Rich, little poor boy. Rich, when they talk, you saw like last week or Monday or whenever it was, I just listened because they got experience, and you saw them speakers all hanging up on wires at Rich at his house, and then you hear Vincent like, yeah, man, I took the money, I learned it, I used YouTube, and I did it myself. I did everything. And then when you hear LJ show enough, right? He talk about it. He say, man, it's nothing. And look, he say it's nothing like it. And he was like, he told me this years ago. Dale, you ain't gonna, I'm telling you, once you get into it, and as you further get into it, you ain't gonna want to come back down. That's just like a guy. Hey, look, his teenager years, he drove little mid-sized cars or little small cars. He got his career up and going, and then he jumped into a SUV, a full-size SUV, right? Now, he done been in that SUV for so long, maybe some changes, some things changed in his life. Maybe, you know, he can't continue to ride, or maybe something that brought him back down to a car. He's going to not be, you know, he's going to be thankful. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be thankful, but he going to say, damn, man, I'm 6'1", and I got to get back into, my knees hurt. My thighs hurt because all this time he used to a certain pulling himself up and riding high. And so when you think of like Vincent, Rich, and LJ, when they've been at this sound, superior sound for so long, and like what happened to LJ, his receiver went out, and now he got to come down, and then he like, man, this ain't gonna work because again, he's so used to superior sound, and that's where I want to be. I just want to experience in my home where I can sit back, me and my lady, we can have some drink, have a popcorn machine, and just enjoy it. Vincent told me, he is like, look, do it. You can do with that little space right here that I have right here. He said, Dale, that can be your little entertainment area right there. This little old space right here. Because I was this close from getting one of the motorized projectors this week too. This close. But we gonna see. You say, yeah, you can use your Amber as an extra storage, and plus you can process your media. Yeah, I mean, you can use it as extra storage, absolutely. Or you can just leave it like it is, and you can point your Zidoo right to it. You can leave that port open. You can leave that port open and just point the Zidoo right to that bad boy. That's one thing about the Zidoo. You can point it right to it. So that's the beauty of it. You don't have to connect it to your Zidoo. I probably wouldn't connect mine to my Zidoo. I would just point it at the Zidoo and tell it to go and get the content. At least that's what I would do. You say it's all about watching your movies, no matter what you have. Enjoy your movies. Yeah, but man, listen. After you go to something like that, and then you come back to something, no, man. Hey, Brandon, I agree, but I have to disagree. Listen, it done been people. Listen, it done been like I got family who got the projectors. Now they may not have the experience audio, but man, I got people who have these 120s, and the way they got it set up, I done been at these houses. And then when you go, listen, back in the day, I'm watching a guy, one of my friends, he had the motorized, he had the, the surround sound. And the thing about it, I'm supposed to go over my boy house tomorrow and take my NVIDIA Shield over there. Just to check out his he want to check out his new equipment that he got in his basement. But you go somewhere and you come back, man. I don't went and been sitting in front of a 120 or 100-inch screen, and they had it dim and it looked so beautiful. And then I come home and I'm on a 40-inch or a 50-inch, and you sitting back like this is bull crap. So yeah, man, I don't know. Everybody got different preference, but I understand though. Believe me, I do. I do. What up, though, James? What's good? What is good? What is good? But again, man, it's just all about personal preference and your experience, though. I'm one of them people, like I said, man, when I left Best Buy, man, I came home, I turned on the TV. I'm like, man, I told LJ, I said, LJ, I said, man, I got to get something. He said, Dale, go and get it. Stop being cheap. And then I talked to Vincent. Vincent was like, well, what's the size of your house? What's the size of your room? This and that. I'm like, sure, I don't know, but it's not that big. My living room not that big. He said, Dale, well, go on get the Vizio Elevate. I hear the Vizio. He said, my friend got a Vizio Elevate, and it sound damn good. And right when he said it, I looked on Best Buy. They had it for $8.99. I went and grabbed it, and then they had it for like a week or two later, 3 weeks later, they had it for $100 more off. I went and got that 100 though, and went from there. So it is it's about I don't know. I just want that experience though. I just love it. Say, what's your favorite movie of all time? I don't know. No, I'm gonna tell you. Look, if we talking like a war movie, you know what? Damn, Brandon, you gonna have, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna go up to. I saw U-571, the Navy film. They didn't give it much. I think there was like a you know, mixed reviews on it. But I saw a 4K one. And I like that movie, man. U571. I don't know if it's my favorite movie of all time, but I watch that movie at least twice a year. I watch it, and I would love to watch it in 4K. I got a 1080p version, but I would love to watch it in 4K and get that sound. Rip that bad boy and put it on my network and just watch it, man. Man, I can't imagine. Also, Fury. I did like Fury. So, you know, I like them type of films. I always been into them yeah, I always been into them films. So yeah, anything war related, I'm good. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's the thing about it. Yeah, I might just go and do that. I don't know if I have a all time. I don't know if I have an all time favorite, but I like some good action though, like some good war movies, like Fury when they went to war. I like U571. I really like U571. Uh, Crimson Tide, you know, I like that as well. Um, but they made it so long ago. I think that was back in what, the 80s or maybe the early 90s. I don't know if the 4K would make it just look, you know, pop even more. I don't know. But I bet you Fury looks awesome in 4K. And I would think that I will hope that U571 they can do that and make it look good. So, yeah. So yeah, so but other than that, man, hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. It's going on 10 o'clock, and I think one of my teams come on today. What's up, Miss Octavia? I see you out there. What up, though? What's good? You say if you want to see true war and how it is, come and see. Is a wonderful movie to see. It's called Come and See. Yeah. Came out in 1985 and is on a Criterion collection. Yeah, I will have to check it out. I love war movies, man. I love strategic war movies, man. I love them type of movies. You know, it to me it's like chess, right? You know, but the strategic moves and all of that, you know, I love them type of war movies. You know, I think those be, and you know what? I would probably, the thing about it, Pearl Harbor probably looked good too. Really, once they went to war. Um, but that movie's so long, man. I ain't trying to be up. Them be some long movies. Give me an hour and a half. I'm straight. Them 3 hour movies, man. Unless it's just action packed. Yeah. You say, Dale, have you tried the mountain network storage on the Shield? Yeah, I tried that like years ago. Yup. Yup. Elijah, I did that years ago. Yup. You can do it. You can do it. It's just that once these other devices came out, I kind of like got away from the NVIDIA Shield. So, you know, I mean, I think it's that's why again you see it plugged in, but you don't see any HDMI's on it or anything connected to it anymore. Because it just, I mean, you see, I don't even have the Ethernet plugged up into it anymore. Because I mean, what the NVIDIA Shield is a great player, but you know, I want more. I want to be able to manipulate a device, you know, do other things. That's why I like devices that have HDMI inputs because you could do a lot to those devices, you know. And yeah, I mean, I just needed a little bit more for what I do because again, sometimes I be down here and I watch news, everything like that, and not everything is online or on a disc so you can rip. And so it's good to be able to sit back and be like, oh shoot, this coming on. Like a lot of like my pops, what I do every now and then, I give my pops a flash drive, right? Where my flash drives? I give my pops a flash drive. My pops love nature. He loved like lions and tigers and hyenas when they fighting and all that. He love it. So a lot of times, like when I'm not doing anything, and like I'll get a flash drive so he can just put it into the back of his television. My pops, my pops will watch nature film of lions. He will listen, he will watch that more than anything. And so a lot of times, like I use like Pluto, or I will get um what's the other one? Plex TV. Sometimes like I haven't did it in like a month and a half because my pops is loaded. Like my pops probably got at least like 40 different natures that I got on his flash drive. And the thing about it, like I just go over there with my laptop, and I just add to it. But my pops, man, he'll call, I'll be like, or I call him, be like, what you doing? He'd be like, shoot, you know what I'm doing? I'm watching these lions. And man, he love that. I love it too. I be liking to see it. And that's why man, if y'all know my pops, man, my pops say the king of the jungle go about go about 10 seconds and he get all the respect in the world. He say, man, that damn lion do about 10 seconds. And he get all the respect in the world. I go 10 seconds, all hell break loose. But hey man, my pops always had that humor, man. Ever since we were young, I'm talking about young. And so he always presented that humor. So it was crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, Planet Earth 2 may just be the most beautiful 4K on UHD I ever saw. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's some stuff on there, man. I'm telling you. You can, and that's why that Zidoo is such great because you can hook up other devices and record to it and save it, whether you put it in your Plex or give it away, do all type of stuff. San Diego beat #1. Wow. Wow. Man, these teams are folding. They folding. So they are folding. Man, it's crazy. You say Greyhound was a good one. I ain't saw Greyhound. You say I have 30 terabyte flash drive, extract format works great. That's what's up. Yep, build your own device. Nah, I'm gonna use their device. I ain't about to build nothing, man. I'm gonna use theirs. I do see some videos where people done took some stuff and done it. I ain't gonna say never. All right, I'm not gonna say never. At this point right now, it probably won't happen. But I'm never gonna say never because do you got a station? Do you got a channel? Cause I be seeing these guys, they be using all type of devices. They be building all type of stuff, DIY. So I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I'm probably not going to do it, but that you might have put something up. You might make me think a little bit to take it outside the lines and do something a little bit different. I don't know. Nope, I ain't saw John Wick 1. Everybody tell me like, man, you crazy. You ain't seen John Wick 1? I ain't seen no John Wick. None. None. I'm gonna have to, I think my pops saw that. He's spoken great. My pops love war movies too, man. That cat love war and nature. It's nature then war movies. Yeah. Nope, I haven't saw that either. I have not saw that. Is that good, Jeremy? Let me know if that's good. Yup. But I'm about to shoot. I'm about to be on here for 3 hours. Getting the heck up out of here. Getting the heck up out of here. You say prehistoric planet. Oh, it's called. That's what it's called. Let me look that up right quick. Let me look that up right quick. Oh, they got a season 1, huh? All right. You give me something to you give me something to check on. You give me. Oh, so yeah, my pops may like this. Hey, good looking, Jeremy. My pops may like this. I know my pops will watch this. Shoot, I'ma watch it. Good looking. Hey, thanks, Jeremy. I'm getting this. Yeah, I'm gonna add this to the list. See what they talking about. They got one that's called Prehistoric Planet Force. I don't know about that. Yup. So yeah. You say bullet. What up though, Huff? Bullet Train. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get this today. I'm gonna get this today, Jeremy. Good looking on that. You say that'll be good. You say that'll be good for my pops though, right? Cause my pops like that nature stuff, man. That cat will watch that stuff all day. He watch sports, but like during the daytime, yeah, he'll watch this all day. I might get this. He'll watch this all day. Damn, they got the 2160 version, 30 gigs. 30 gigs minimum. I bet you it look good though. I bet you it look good. 30 gigs though. Woo. Man. You say the graphics is crazy for Bullet Train? I still ain't watched. I ain't watched Bullet Train yet. You say if you had an Apple TV up and running, you preview it. You know, I'll find a way, Jeremy. I'll find a way. But check it out, guys. I'm getting up out of here. Jeremy just gave me a gem, so I'm about to get this and then add it to the collection. And then check out. I'm thinking, should I go 1080p or should I go with this one, that 2160? That's what I'm thinking. But that sucker, the shoot. Damn, that 2160. Oh, that sucker 30.39 gigs. I don't know. I don't even know if I want that type of headache. I might just shit. The 1080p version, they got what? How big is it? They got it for 10 gigs. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. Hey, look, Huff, did you get the 2160 or you got the 1080p? Which one did you get, Huff? Which one did you get? The 2160 or the 1080? Because that 2160, man. They got one of them, one of the 2160 Dolby Atmos 5.1. Oh, you did? I should have known. I should have known. I guess I'm gonna get the 2162 then. And Jeremy, on the next video you will see it. I'm gonna show it to you. I'll show it to you. But check it out, guys. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I appreciate the love. Hopefully, y'all learned something today. That this is an all-in-one box that you can use. Again, depending on what you got, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to go to another level, then definitely consider this device right here because you can do a lot with it. All right. So I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I do want to go up here and eating me something right quick because I am starving. I got some Chipotle up there. Throw a little bit of got that brown rice with the grilled chicken on there with a little bit of sprinkle of cheese and sour cream. And then I'm gonna just throw a little bit of barbecue just to give it that sweet baby rays, just to give it a little pop. So, hey, thank you. And again, guys, I'll do that Google Play one on this device, the Z9X, when I go live next time, hopefully. All right. I appreciate the love. I will talk to y'all on the next one, guys. Y'all be safe. God bless. Be safe. I'm out, guys. Peace.